The Vice President's office has today issued a statement distancing himself from some posters projecting him as candidate for the NPP flag bearership for 2024 elections. The posters from supporters of Alan Chemating and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia attracted condemnation from party leadership, which said the two leading possible contenders were not playing by the rules. Well, it's been difficult to find anyone from either side for a comment now, but we have a party person whose recent article focused on how candidates interested in succeeding President Akufo-Addo can run their campaigns without scuttling the party's chances at the polls in 2024. Mr. Bachman is a former executive member of the NPP and is joining me on the phone for a very quick one. Mr. Bachman, good afternoon. I'm sure you've seen the ongoing underground campaigns. What do you make of it?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Bachman, if you hear me, what do you make of what's going on right now?
Is it in relation to the statement that has been issued by
it's in relation to everything, the secession plan and what looks like an underground campaign?
For me, it's quite disturbing. What is happening is not something that should be tolerated by the party national executives. If you quite remember, immediately after the election, there was an invasion. I call it political invasion on social media, where supporters of a particular potential candidate invaded the social media with his posters and all sort of things that, for me, were not good for the party.
So how can the two candidates, you think, in a few seconds for me, conduct themselves in a way that you believe will not hurt the party and that will not, create unnecessary bickering within the party?
Well, I've cited a statement from the Office of the Vice President, and for me, the statement is incomplete. I see the statement to be incomplete because in the statement, for example, the Vice President is only saying that it's not if you like, what is happening, he's not aware of it, or he doesn't consent to it. For me, it's not enough. If we really don't want this thing to go on, what we need to do is that after issuing the statement, then you say, therefore, they should stop doing it. To just say the Vice President doesn't support what is going on, or he doesn't bless it, it's not enough. What it means is that they can do it without his consent. To say that he doesn't consent to it is to suggest that they can do it without his consent. Okay. Because they are doing it. They are doing it. If you go to the ground, what is happening is that we have these groups. We have the Bawumia movement. We have the Bawumia Twaso group.
So for you, this is not enough. You'd expect that the Office of the Vice President will do much more to prove that they're not in support of this. I'll have to apologize to you. I've run out of time, and that's all I can allow for now. I'm sure we can have this conversation another time. Thank you so much. Ebenezer Bachman there is a former executive of the party.